Today is August 31st, 2021. I've been getting a lot of questions as to what kind of tools that I use, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of what I use. So starting on the left, you're going to see these big wicked looking chunkers. These are the Flames by Kinchi. They are wonderful for taking down the front legs, doing the sides of the feet and across the top of the feet. And they cost around $2.90, I think, retail. I can get them for you for a little bit over $2. The next ones, I really love this. This is a Japanese shear. It's sold by Paul Park, and they're called Masuto Chunker. They're very similar. They're like a half an inch shorter than what these are. And the telephone number for Paul Park is 562-228-3612. And again, it's called the Masuto, M-A-S-U-T-A Chunker, and they're 7.5 inches. The next one, which are straights, these are from Shears Direct, and his name is Joe. And I think you can just find Shears Direct, and these are, I believe, 8-inch straights, and they were like $65 delivered, so that's really good price. These are the Wolf with the new name Anvil. I have been using these shears for close to 50 years, and they hold an edge. I have my original Wolf shears from clear back then, and I probably have about 8 pairs of these. These are like the workhorse. They have a very sharp tip. They hold their edge. I love them. These again over here have a sharp tip, and they hold their edge. So these are about $65. These are really nice grooming. They're double-edged thinners. You get them from Affordable Grooming Shears, No Line Thinners. He's on Facebook. They go on sale once a year on Black Friday. And the bad thing about these is you cannot have them sharpened. The good news is a beginner, if as long as you follow the video and go the way the hair lays, you're not going to put giant lines in your dog. And on all these shears, you only use them on a clean dog. These are 5-star by Kinchi, and I believe they're like 46 teeth, and I like the size of these. I also just like the regular Kinchi Scorpions, but they're a little bit longer. I think those Kinchi Scorpions are like 80, and these are also between 80 and 100. This is a new favorite of mine. It's a swivel thumb. Originally, I hated it because I was using it incorrectly. It is basically a thinner for the curved areas. So around the buttocks, the sides of the head, the neck, where the shoulder and the leg connect. That's what these are for, and they're about 180. This is the comb that I use. It's basically a knockoff of a Greyhound comb. So you have a fine and coarse. So that's the comb I use. This comes from Pet Edge. This is the brush. The original Universals you can't get anymore, so this is their knockoff, and I love these brushes, so I buy like 10 at a time, just so I always have them. These are the Andis de-shedding tool, and you can use them 2 ways. So when you first start using them, you would use them without a rubber band, and you rake it through the coat, and I do have the video on that. And then as you want to pull out more of the undercoat, you wrap it with what we call groomer bands. And you put that on there, and when you rake it through the coat, it really grabs hold and pulls the hair out. These are the old ones that I originally used, and if you start with the really wide one on a really fuzzy puppy that has really thick coat, this will pull out that really fuzzy stuff. And then you work your way down. So this is an 8. There's a 12, and then I believe this is a double, like a 20 something. So this is the fine one, but there's a one in between. So that's what these tools are. These are the clippers that I use, and these are the Andis 5-speed. I love them because of their weight. There are cheaper clippers out there by Andis, but I love these because of their weight. They're lighter weight. This is a Wall Bravura, and this is what I do feet with, the pads of the feet. I do have a knockoff brand that's cheap. These are close to 200. The knockoff is like, I believe 75 or 80. So those are the tools that I use for my show dogs and for the pets. And almost exclusively, I use these chunkers to take off all that leg hair on the pets and on any of my overgrown cockers, and then I'll finish them off with these finer thinners down here. So there you go. I hope this helps you, and have a great and wonderful grooming session.